Hi everybody, this is Jazz aka Trend Trader for you. So in this video I'm going to talk about a trade setup that was laid out in a very professional and a easy to understand manner. Okay, talk about this trade setup, and this is how trading setups are called, or this is how trading is done. Having a plan, okay, having a plan and following that plan before you even get into the trade. Okay, you need to know exactly what you're doing. You don't just say, okay, I'm just going long here or going short here and that's it. Okay, you need to go beyond that. You need to see, what is my whole analysis? What is my weekly time frame looking? What is my daily time frame looking? Where is my entry? Where are my stop? And where are my targets? You need to analyze all that. So let me bring you to a trader. Okay, let me talk about a trader who called that, and I'll show you. Actually, this is the image that was posted on the Facebook, okay, by this trader Dana. So this is the trade was called on December 20th. Okay, December 20th. Update on my ELS trade. As you can see, this is ELS. Entry above 63.60, stop at 60.50, exit at 60.60. What that tells me right there: entry, stop, and target. Three main components of a trade, three main elements of a trade: entry, stop, target, right? Or you can have one exit, you can have multiple exits, right? But this is the right way to trade. You need to know entry, you need to know your stop, you need to know your targets. And a little bit of explanation was also given. Ran across the stock chart 1215, meaning that this trader has been watching this, right? Watching it and analyzing this stock, and with my whatever the trade strategy they have. Price broke 63.60, 1216, and this is when they probably got an alert, or they could have been looking at this chart for a week or 2 weeks or whatever time frame it is. Weekly chart is up. Easy explanation. Weekly chart is still up. Friday 1218, daily had a down day. So beautifully, just within this whole paragraph, you can say how beautiful this was. How beautiful this was done. But this was a swing trade setup. Sorry about all this. This is all getting ugly. Okay, let me just put that away. So, and the price has gone through 65.93. So we'll see if the price continues or pulls back. So let's line up something. Okay, let's line up the price levels on here. So that person said 63.80. Okay, so let me put one line there, and then had stop at 60.50. Let me change that to, okay, 60.50. Okay, so that's your, let's make a little bit of a, make it professional, right? So red, that's where your stop is. Your entry is, what's that, 63.80, I believe. So that's your, let's just say that's your entry. Okay, 63, actually 63.60, and your stop is target is 66.60. Okay, so 66.60. Give or take a few, doesn't matter. So let's line that up. So that's your trade right there. Okay, so that's your stop. Okay, this person is obviously playing conservative, which is totally fine. Okay, that is a very valid stop based on the setup that was on there. And we're looking at a weekly. It doesn't look a whole lot, but it is pretty nicely moved to the upside. So the person talked about weeklies up. Look, the beautiful part of this is people like to short all-time highs. This person is doing what it should be doing, what you should be doing, taking the trades on the pullbacks in the all-time whatever 52-week highs, or if you're shorting, keep shorting the 52-week lows, because there is to the left of it, there is no supply. Everybody's a winner, right? Does that make sense? Everybody's a winner. Nobody's losing money. This guy, you name it, everybody, Joe, Kevin, Jazz, everybody's making money on it. It doesn't really matter who is in it, right? Everybody who held it from below is making money. So there is no supply. It's all demand. Every time price comes back, there is demand. It'll tell you, right? It'll tell you when there is supply, just by looking to the left of it, right? Just common sense. Look to the left of the chart. It'll tell you if there's supply or if there's demand. And if there is demand, you will see the areas of demand. And if you don't see it, this is where you need to get education, right? So let's talk about this. Let's go into the daily. So that was the stop, the entry, and the target given, right? So that's the daily chart. Daily chart, you have your a few SMAs, 200, 50, and a 20. Okay, and very beautiful stock also. Obviously fundamental, strong stock, gives dividend, and earnings are out of the way. So that was another beautiful thing on it. So if you look at the SPY, okay, what happened to the SPY last week or so? The SPY last week or so had a down day, an up day. I mean, a down week and an up week. What did this stock does? This stock was stronger, right? It tells you the stock never really actually went down. It based on here, then it shot up to the upside. So why not trade stocks that are making all-time highs? Because obviously there is demand in it, right? So beautiful trade was given, and I see the reasoning on it. Beautiful reasoning. 63.80 broke out of here and boom to the move to the upside. And in fact, I talked to trader a few minutes ago. I talked about you can still let it run because there is no supply, and we talked about how the stop could be moved to a point where you will be proven wrong. Till then, stay in a trade. We talked about how if price moves up, stop could be here, let it break out, then you can move your stop again. So this was a beautiful setup. Okay, this is what you need to see. Okay, you guys are following whoever, it doesn't matter, whoever you're following, right? Before you say, okay, he's long, she's long, I'm long, everybody's long, right? You need to decide, okay, where is the stop, where is the target, and where is exactly the entry? Do a little bit of analysis. This is a beautiful analysis was done, and that the crucial point in there was the weekly is up. No supply in the weekly, right? If you read on the comments, the whole group went back and forth. We talked about the comments in the Facebook group that I had, and we talked back and forth. Okay, we talked back and forth. Okay, there is no supply, and if keep your stops tight. If it comes down, you're out of it, right? Because it is really distended. There's no doubt about that. This is the time when the SPY or E-mini 500 was to the downside, but this stock actually stayed up. So keep your stops to the tight, just because if this comes down, you don't want to lose the profits, right? You don't want to lose your profits. 63.80 and all the way up, you come down around 64.13. You can take majority of it off, but keep a little bit running, right? You still would keep a little bit running, only because there is no bearishness. Nice volume to the upside. You have still a nice trend to the upside. This is a definition. This is a textbook definition of an uptrend, and this is exactly what you're seeing in here. The price is being bought on every pullback, right? Every pullback to the downside, prices go up, and might even think another day or so, probably come up and still come down, meet a lot of demand, and might go up again. But this is the way to analyze a stock. This is the way to analyze anybody out there. So whatever you do, whatever service you belong to, have them give you a valid explanation. Why are we long? Why are we short? Where is the stop? Where are the targets? And learn to know how you can come up with that on your own. Okay, this is where the education comes in. Okay, don't be a dummy, excuse me, but don't be a dummy where say, okay, I'm just taking stock because somebody else is, I'm taking it along with somebody else is. Learn why is it breaking out? Is it a head and shoulder? Is it the volume coming in? Are the big institutions behind it? Is it some kind of a corporate event coming out, or some major news or something? You need to have a little bit of analysis done yourself, so that you're just not following. What that's gonna do is make your own boss. You're gonna become your own boss, because you are looking at the stuff that somebody who is superior trader could be looking at, right? So why can't you do the same? And you can. This is not hard. Trading is only easy if you're following the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you're gonna be all over the place. Okay, once you have the rules in your trade plan, follow that trade plan, follow the setups. And again, a lot of setups, you might think that why didn't it work out? There's nothing wrong with your analysis. Sometimes market is 100% right. We're not 100% right. We are gonna be proven wrong, but it doesn't mean that our setup is wrong. Okay, it doesn't mean that you didn't do complete analysis. It's just a matter to happen that, hey, stock didn't work out, it didn't work out, whatever it is, Forex, futures, if it didn't work out, it didn't work out, okay? But don't beat yourself up just because, you know, you did all your homework and, you know, at the end you're saying, okay, man, you know what, I'm done with trading because, you know, I followed everything. And you just gotta keep doing it, okay? Just gotta keep doing it, and eventually, you know, once you're consistent, you will get the fear, emotion, and the greed out of your system, and you will treat every single setup, every single target the same way, okay? If it doesn't meet the target by, you know, penny or 2 pennies, you know, move it up so that you can get that target out, or you can get that profit out of there, or move your stops at least, so you don't come to a point where you're breaking even. So hopefully this is a lesson. Beautiful trade was put out, and that is, I just wanted to show you out there that this is how the trade setups should be called, or should be looked at by anybody who's following, you know, thousands of, you know, millions of traders out there. Do your own analysis, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care and have great holidays. Thank you.